Harold Q Oven wants you to believe your delicious meals are being cooked at the safe, family-friendly temperature of 375 degrees. But Harold Q Oven is wrong. Harold Q Oven has lied to you. A shocking study conducted by the Congressional Oven Fraud Investigation Committee found that in reality it's been only 325 degrees this entire time. Taylor Trutomp wants to stop this madness. Don't you?
Under Harold Q Oven's plan, your food would be undelicious and unsafe. His proposed legislation institutes temperature cuts in 32% of casseroles, 54% of reheated pizzas, and 100% of meats. Nearly half of all foods cooked with Mr. Oven would not be cooked thoroughly, and over half would not be tasty at all. With Taylor Trutomp and his mad awesome new temperature bill, our meals can once again be pleasing to our tongue bumps. Get the facts. Get the truth. Get rid of Harold Q Oven. Today we are making marbled brownies, which is a recipe, as you can see here, from the very neat handwriting from the kitchen of the lovely and talented Martha Scott. Hi, Mom! I'm pretty sure this recipe came from the back of a Duncan Hines brownie mix box, which makes sense, because that is the basis for this recipe. For this recipe, you will need flour, sugar, vanilla extract, softened butter, softened cream cheese, 2 eggs, brownie mix, and the things that make those brownies according to the back of the box. Step 1, heat your oven to 350 degrees. Step 2, prepare the brownie mix according to the package instructions. Now, one quick thing to note. You want it to be the cake-like instructions, not the fudgy ones. So we've made the brownie.
I'm sorry, the what?
I would like to take that again, please.
Alright.
So we've made the brownie bit, and now it's time to make the cheesecake part, which, you know, gives you the second part of the marbling. I'm going to do this with my hands for a little bit, and now we move along. You're going to want to do this in your standing mixer, or if you have electric beater things like this, that'll work too. And if you have really strong arms, you could do it with a wooden spoon. I don't recommend it though. So, 6 ounces of softened cream cheese goes in the bowl. 5 tablespoons of softened butter. We'll probably, excuse me a moment, I'm going to scrape that off with a spatula. A cup of white sugar, 3 tablespoons of white flour. It's a very white dish. And 3/4 of a teaspoon of white vanilla extract. Just kidding. It's not white. It's brown. New bowl, very exciting, and it's only going to get more exciting when we take you to the mixer. Dun, dun, dun.
Did you get it, or do you want me to do it?
No, I think I got it. Yeah, it's okay. Secure. Make sure to secure your bowl, folks at home. Secure the top as well. And then just let this rip until you get a smooth, creamy mixture. I didn't see you there. One moment.
And some private time with the
Beater?
the
Yeah.
beater.
Brownie mix sticking to your pans, getting you down? Have I got a tip for you? To make a sling, what you need to do is cut a piece of parchment or foil so that it overlaps the long edges of your pan, but fits perfectly this way. So you want it to overlap this way and fit perfectly that way. I have no words to describe it, that's just how you want it. So you push it in. And before you do this, I forgot to do it. I'll do it in a minute. You want to spray the pan and the edges of the pan with non-stick cooking spray. Fit your sling in, fold the sides over like this, and then spray it again with that non-stick spray. And then, if all goes well, when your brownies are ready, you just lift them out like magic. Now here's where it gets fun and a whole lot messy. Put half of your brownie mix in the bottom of your sling-lined pan. Okay, the brownie mix is thick and it's hard to spread, but the good thing is that you're going to go over everything with a skewer or knife at the end. So if it gets messy in this process, and if you put down like 3/4 of the brownie mix instead of half of the brownie mix, doesn't really matter. It's all going to be lovely in the end. So take heart, young Padawan. Alright, now you pour all of the cream cheese mixture on top of the brownie mixture. I tell you what, this clear bowl is really cool, but golly, it's heavy. Cut! or just help. I sounded like a bird just then. So I'm just kind of spreading out the cream cheese mixture quite a bit more neatly than I usually do when I'm doing this when nobody's watching. And I spread it out to prepare for the dolloping of the rest of the brownie mix, which you just kind of want to glob on in patches, but fairly evenly distributed patches, which is kind of silly. There you go.
It kind of like sounds like you're addressing a very small dog in a very mature way. Evenly distributed patches.
Well, it would be cruel of me to tell a dog how to make this, since we all know a dog shouldn't eat chocolate. Once your dolloping is done, take a skewer or a thin-bladed knife and start swirling. Gorgeous, right? I have to admit, Charlotte did do the last of the swirling, which made it all more intricate and distributed, and I think it's lovely. At this point, you want to put your marbled brownies in the oven for, and no joke, the recipe actually says this, 36 to 39 minutes. Because 35 to 40, that was too round. These beautiful brownies baked for exactly 35 minutes. And you can see the little holes in there. That is where I tested it with a skewer. And if it's not moist when the skewer comes out, then you're good. Like if you look at what's clinging to the skewer, you know what I mean. So, sling, lift, and marble brownies. This has been Gettin' Saucy with Rebecca Scott. That's all I've got. Hey, that rhymed. This is
what good is melody? What good is music?
Baby?
Not as uncomfortable as the meatloaf made me.
Now it ain't the melody, and it ain't the music.
It don't
There's
mean
something
anything
else
if they
that
got
makes
that
this tune
sling.
complete.
Do-wop,
Yeah.
do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Cheers, Charlotte.
Cheers.
Mwah.